Okay, first grade. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to make a leaf print in plaster of Paris. And of course, this is for our project we're doing as we're learning about the modern American artist Georgia O'Keeffe, who loved to create images of flowers and leaves. So, the first thing that you're going to be doing is writing your name on this manila piece of paper using a Sharpie. So you will write your name and your code, whatever your code is. I will show you that. So you will write your name and your code on the manila paper. Then you will turn your paper over to the back side. Once you have that done, you will take this piece of wax paper. Wax paper is shiny and we often use it for cooking and baking. You might have seen this in the kitchen at home. But then we're going to take this wax paper piece and place it on top of the manila paper. So first is manila, then the wax paper. Then you will be taking your leaf. Now you're going to have to bring a leaf from home. No bigger than your hand. You don't want it any bigger than your hand because it has to fit on this paper. But look for a leaf that is somewhat a fresh leaf. So even if you have to kind of pick it off of a plant or a tree, that would be great. That way we can feel the texture of the veins. If you look at the back side, you'll see those bumpy lines. Those are the veins of the leaf. And the veins of the leaf are what give the leaf nutrition. So it takes the water and the nutrients to the leaf so that the leaf can grow. We want a leaf that you could actually maybe bend and does not break. So it should be fairly fresh. You will then take your leaf and place it on your wax paper. Now this is the tricky part. You have to make sure that you turn it upside down so that you are now looking at the back side of the leaf where the veins are, where the bumps are. So turn this leaf upside down so that the back side is facing up. Next we'll be taking bottles of water, which you will share at your table, and you're going to wet the leaf. Please make sure we are not spraying anything except for the leaf. Then we're going to take this white mesh. It has plaster on it. Plaster has been used to actually create walls, especially in houses. Sometimes it's used to wrap casts. If indeed you would break an arm or a leg or an ankle, you would see that they're using something that looks similar to this. Then we're going to place this on top of the wet leaf. Take a little bit more of the water, spray the plaster of Paris. Then this is the messy part. You're going to take your hands and rub the plaster of Paris until all of those holes are filled in and it looks smooth. What we want here is the texture of those veins to press into the plaster of Paris. And you'll see this is going to start to dry pretty quickly. Now we do not want puddles of water on your table, so I should not see any big water puddles. Take your second piece, piece number 2. Now place this one on top. Again, spray the plaster of Paris and rub. We are going to do a total of 3 pieces of plaster of Paris. If you need to add a little more water, add a little more water. We want to fill those holes in. You'll see as you rub that those holes will get filled in with the plaster of Paris. As it gets wet, it'll soften. Fill all of the edges in. Make sure you're still on top of your piece of manila paper. And now we do piece number 3. This is so it becomes nice and stiff. Add more water and smooth. Notice I do not have a puddle of water on my table, boys and girls. I'm only spraying the plaster of Paris, and look at how smooth that is. See how smooth? I filled in all of those little holes. I will then come around with a piece of tape for you Also, put your name on the tape along with your code, whatever your code may be, and we will put that on your plaster as well. Once this has finished, you will bring all of this to me with the manila paper underneath. All of this will come to me, and we will put them up on the shelves. And then I will tell you which sink you're going to wash your hands. Yes, your hands will be a little bit messy. Make sure when you go to the sink, you turn the water on slowly. 1 pump of soap, wash your hands, use 1 paper towel to dry, and then you head back to your seats. That's it.